Hey assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, Johnny Sports, and welcome back to the Schalke career mode. This is apparently episode Steven Gerrard, because that is episode 8 in Liverpoolian. So this episode is different. Yes guys, I already recorded this one with the face cam on, but sadly the footage was lost. Not lost, but it didn't have any audio, so you couldn't hear me, and I was just basically talking and you couldn't hear anything throughout the whole video. So I decided to make a post commentary on this one and not re-record it, because it was such an epic episode. Now let's get into the top comments of the last episode. Tim Power says Schalke is probably the last club in Germany Werner would go to. He made a dive in a match against Schalke and denied it after the game, even though you could clearly see it in the replays. And since then, he's hated by almost everyone in Germany, but especially by Schalke's fans. This transfer is really unrealistic, and because of that, I really don't see Werner in a Schalke kit. Now that is an issue, my friends. That is a huge issue, and because of that, because of the reason of me trying to keep career modes kind of related to real life, I wanna put Werner onto the reserves now. And yeah, the team has changed again. Embolo goes up top, Schöpf goes to the right midfield position. I made a huge mistake. We had a lot of comments talking about this, and all the Schalke fans were really upset, so I'm really sorry. I didn't know about that stuff happening, so I missed out on that one. But now you guys know for sure Werner will not be playing for Schalke. We will sell him on in the next transfer window, but I will be training him up just to go ahead and sell him on in the next season for a little bit of more money. So I guess Schalke fans wouldn't be too bothered by us making money with that signing. Now, assistant coaches, the right back position is now belonging to Uchida. Schöpf moves up to the right midfield position, and Naldo, we had a comment about him as well. The top comment in the last episode was considering Naldo. It said Nastasic in for Naldo. He's way younger and better, like Sojani can see. So at this point, I had to make a decision. Naldo is 34. I know he is going down in his stats, and Nastasic is 81 rated. So at this point, I want to keep Naldo in the starting lineup. But as soon as both of them are on the same rating, we will put in the younger centre-back Nastasic, and then he can play in the starting lineup, because 365 people like that comment. Talking about centre-backs, Benedikt Hövedes getting a big offer from Barcelona, 28 million for the experienced centre-back of Schalke. And now, since we did go ahead and put Werner onto the bench, Embolo moved up to the striking position, Schöpf moved into the right midfield position, Cedric is now the player I'm going for, because Del Libero had left a comment and he said for the right back position, Cedric would be the most realistic because he's half German and was born in Gelsenkirchen, which is the city that Schalke is set in. So this is the perfect transfer. And at this point, I really wanted to go after him. 13 million plus Sydney Sam. I believe in the last episode, we tried to go after him. They wanted like 27 million. It didn't work out. And Werner now will be put onto the loan list as well on transfer deadline day. Sadly, Southampton do not accept our offer. So I had to rethink this one once again. I made an offer of 13 million to see how much they wanted. I kind of knew that they wanted around 27 million, and they came back with the same response as the last time. So I had to kind of find a way to go ahead and get this guy into our team. And the only player that I now saw that you guys wanted to get rid of from the starting 11 was Naldo. So I thought Naldo plus money, or just Naldo, because he's 82 rated. I believe Cedric at max should be around the 80, 81 rating. And I thought maybe it might work out. Maybe the game doesn't realize that Naldo is 34 years old. So I decided to make an offer straight away. Cedric, I hoped that I could get him into my team. Naldo, without any money, that would be the offer right now. And let's see what they say. Obviously, since he is from Gelsenkirchen, it would really be the perfect transfer. I had no idea that the right back I was actually originally going for was from the same area. And now 6 hours left in the transfer window, and Southampton want 19 million added into the deal. And then I thought to myself, come on man, 8 million, we should be fine. And I think I made a mistake right there, because Southampton, after that offer, came back to us saying this. In the 5th hour, Aubameyang moved over to Manchester United. Great signing right there. Southampton came back and said no further talks. And that sucks, because I really wanted to get in Cedric into my team, not that I knew the backstory to him. But now, since we couldn't go for him, it was time to go for a backup striker. And you can see the name. It's the return of the legend from the Junior FC career modes, Ademilson. Now, if you guys have no idea about this guy, I had a very popular career mode on my channel, which was called Junior FC. And we brought this guy into our team not knowing what kind of a legend he could become. He was the most incredible striker I've used on, I believe it was FIFA 15. I'm pretty sure FIFA 15 it must have been. And in FIFA 16, he went missing. And now in FIFA 17, he came back with Gamba Osaka. We will be making an offer of 10 million because we are in a transfer deadline day. We only have 4 hours left and I cannot renegotiate again. So all the offers I'm making right now, all of them have to be accepted straight away. And next season, we would be getting a new transfer budget. So at this point, I thought to myself, okay, 10 million, Ademilson, true legend, was the most incredible striker I've used, a 4-star skiller if I'm not mistaken, and he would be getting 40k on his contract as well. He wanted 20k, but since he has done so much for me in the past, he is now getting the proper contract offer, and he does accept assistant coaches. The legend returns. Ademilson is in our team right now. He's 75 rated. Some really good stats on him. 87 acceleration, 93 sprint speed, shot power looking decent, finishing looking okay. And obviously, he's still young. He's like 23, 24, yeah. And he will be improving. But right here I saw he can actually play right midfield. And I was like, okay, I might not need a right back. I might not need a new right back because I can put Schöpf at right back, which he can play, and put Ademilson in a right midfield position. And now the transfer window is done. We got ourselves a legend and we are in the first position. Bayern on the same amount of points. And we were now up against them. And before I even forget, Maximilian Meyer is now being recalled from his loan. And straight before the Bayern match, Bentale picks up a 6-week injury, which sucks. But we have a great replacement in Johannes, guys, joining into the starting lineup. A player that you guys wanted to see in a starting lineup often. And talking about a lineup, this is one from Bayern Munich. Incredible players in there. And now we are up against them. They definitely need a better right back though. Here we go. Konoplyanka down the left hand side. Cuts inside. Plays it to Maya. Coming back into the team. Tagliafico, obviously you guys know he is a left-footed player, so he couldn't get that strike on target, but good first chance for us. Maximilian Meyer into Embolo. Embolo with the chip to Ademilson on his first shot. He scores already, guys. It is 1-0. I could not believe my eyes. Embolo with an incredible pass over to him. You will see it in the replays. And Ademilson has done it, guys. The legend has returned and he has scored on his debut. I believe he has number 14 on his back. Let me know in the comments down below what number I should give Ademilson. He is such a good player, man. He still is. Embolo with a nice turn, and then Alaba could not get to it. And Neuer had no chance. Now, it was Bayern's turn to try and come back into this game. Robin lets it go for Lewandowski, and his shot goes above the crossbar. Now, over to the right-hand side where Ademilson is waiting. The skills, the dribbling, over to Embolo. Embolo now against Hummels. He does get past him against Neuer, and it hits the post. So quite a good game so far from Schalke, but slowly but steady, Bayern were getting their chances. Vidal taking out my defender, and then a very dangerous shot to go past our goal. And now onto the right hand side, Thiago crossing it in towards the far side. Javi Martinez, number 8 of Bayern Munich, playing in the CDM position instead of centre back, and Bayern were getting the ball back the whole time. In the 34th minute now, Vidal again just running through. I don't know how, but Fährmann is there to save us. This has turned into an epic match now, and Bayern are doing a lot of work right now, and they are doing all of it, and I'm only trying to defend, and it's just not working out for me. They do get a lot of shots onto our target. Now it's a corner kick. Robin brings it in, We can clear it right here. Maybe a counter-attack. Maybe another goal for Schalke. Maya over to Embolo. Embolo now cuts inside with a Beba spin. Over to Maya again. And then we lose it, but Ademilson picks it back up. He will be trying to get past these two defenders. It's a little bit too tough, but he gets it back again. Over to Tagliafico. Tagliafico loses it. A lot of fighting between these two teams. And in the 43rd minute, Johannes Geis tries his luck. And his shots are normally very powerful, but this time it does go over the crossbar. Maybe a bit too much power on it. And in the 44th minute, Bayern will now try and build up their attacks once again. As we move on into the next one, right here, Robin, he will be passing it over to Thiago. Thiago pass it, Naldo misses its tackle. Again, Thiago passing it to Robin. Right-footed shot doesn't work. Left-footed shot does work out for them. And at this point, I realized Bayern Munich love injury time. The last time around, the first time we played against them this season, you guys know that they did score against us in the 93rd minute with Renato Sanchez, which was a huge upset. I honestly thought that we didn't deserve that to lose that match. I think a draw would have been nice. But then it's Goretzka in the 61st minute with a finesse shot at the Bayern Arena. He smashes one into the top right corner, surprises everyone in the stadium, and he shushes them. That's what we like to see. A bit of rivalry right here. Schalke taking the lead once again. Manuel Neuer, no chance. Look at that strike. Boateng and Alaba trying to get to it, but it was not possible. Manuel Neuer quite close to getting to it, but again, not possible. Moving into the next minutes now. Obviously, Bayern Munich will be trying to get another one in, but if we score another one, their hopes would be gone. Maximilian Meyer now through. We have missed a lot of chances with him in this match already, and I wanted to pass it to Embolo just because of that reason, because I did not trust him one-on-one against Neuer anymore. And now Jerome Boateng, the centre-back, making a run. He's pushing off our defenders. No chance right there. And then Lewandowski with an incredible strike. What a goal that is. I mean, honestly, that is just an incredible strike right there from Lewandowski. And they do get that equalizer. And again, it's Bayern Munich that we struggle against. It's the team, the best one in Germany, that we are trying our best against, but sometimes it is just not enough. And we are making changes. Harit now joining into the game. Ademilson still in it. Harit now with his first attack. He gets past one. Really nice stuff in the 89th minute. Harit now, Hummels coming close. He does the same against him. The third Beba spin does get us a penalty. 90th minute. We could win this game right now. And hopefully we will. Who is now going to take it? Who is the best penalty taker in this team? Embolo. He's not good enough. Ademilson. 73 on penalties. You know what? He takes it. Embolo is too big of a risk. We're taking it. The new legend of Schalke. Can he score this one? The lob! He is scoring a lob against Manuel Neuer. It even goes into the bottom left corner. What a goal and what a match. Ademilson comes in as a transfer, scores the first goal against Bayern Munich. Then we score the second one, they equalize, and then he comes up with an incredible Panenka against Manuel Neuer, and it's 3-2. Can you believe it? We might have just beaten Bayern Munich, but they do get in one more chance, and right here Johannes Geis, a very important tackle, because that is the end of the match. We have won 3-2 against Bayern Munich, and because of that, we are now on 45 points. Dortmund is on 44. Bayern 3 points behind us. Leverkusen really dropped off. There's a huge gap between third and fourth, so you can see the title contenders, but that is what I like to see. I love to see my team do well, and I always prefer it to be an exciting season until the end. So Bayern and Dortmund are right there with us, and as soon as we make a mistake, they will be there to get close to us in that league table once again, and maybe even surpass us. Now, on the reserves team, I made a decision, guys. I will be playing Werner instead of Burgstaller, because I want him to grow. I want him to get to a higher rating so that we can sell him on for more. But whenever I do use the reserves team myself, I will not use Werner. So hopefully that's okay for you guys. Now Schalke against Berlin at home. Scalebread already scoring against us. Caligiuri equalizing. And now we will be skipping ahead to the 90th minute. And then we will see Caligiuri scored twice. But it wasn't enough. We have lost against Berlin at home. Quite an incredible match right there. I did not expect that at all. But take a look at the league table. All three teams on 45 points. Bayern, Schalke, Dortmund, all three on 45. This is turning out to be an incredible season. Right here, I want to ask you guys in the top right corner, Embolo or Ademilson at striker. You can see their stats right now. Both of them can play striker and right midfield, so make a decision. Top right corner, Embolo or Ademilson, assistant coaches. Maximilian Meyer gets his number 7 back, and Harit will get number 17. And assistant coaches, I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode, even though it was post commentary. We'll be back with live commentary in the next one. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Have a nice day. Smash that like button before you leave, and take care. Peace.